Good afternoon, my queen bosses and king bosses out there. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule, your life, your day, to take a moment to listen to the Queen Boss podcast. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and tell a friend and share as well. And as always, I have to give you a round of applause for taking time out of your day to listen to the podcast. So if you've been tuning on into the podcast for the past few weeks, we've been talking about the Ellevation Experience that's going to happen on January the 4th, 2020, with an amazing panel of educated, knowledgeable women. We've already had Nadia on the show talking about how she became Realtor of the Year. After that, we talked with Shantia, who told us how she invested $100 in the stock market and in 90 days made $4,500. So tonight we have another special guest, but before I bring her on, I want to share a definition with you, and that definition is teamwork. Teamwork is a cooperative or coordinated effort on the part of a group or persons acting together as a team or in the interest of a common cause, work done with a team. So many of you have probably heard the slogan, teamwork makes the dream work, and that was my thought process when I considered putting together the Ellevation Experience to gather a group of women in various industries, somewhat similar industries, to come together and collaborate. What's so interesting is while we're talking about teamwork, all today I've been hearing and seeing on different people pages and different posts about people coming together and utilizing your resources. And if you know someone that is talented in another area, then you two link up so you can pull your resources together and help each other become successful. I think it's important, not only going into 2020, but just in general, especially in our community, that we stick together and that we collaborate with one another. I may have knowledge in one area that someone else does not have knowledge in, but they can help me with something that I'm lacking. And we come together collectively to share the knowledge that we have, and we both elevate one another and reach our goal by teamworking. Nobody has ever gotten anywhere doing anything alone or by themselves. I was listening to Dana Chanel a few weeks ago, and she said, in order to become wealthy, you first have to make somebody rich. And I think that was very profound for a lot of reasons. And that shows that you have to collectively work with other people and make them rich in order for you to be wealthy. Because if you're making somebody else rich, then that's going to increase your network and your net worth as well. And it's going to introduce you to a network of other people that you possibly would not have met without the collaboration of networking with somebody or teaming up with somebody to get the job done. So the idea of the Ellevation Experience is for us to teamwork, for us to collaborate, for us to network, for us to pull our resources together and help one another become successful in whatever it is that we are desiring to do in our lives and achieve our goals. So tonight, my guest that we are going to be speaking with is Miss Octavia Barnes, and she is in the hair industry and she's in the hemp industry. And I purposely wanted her to be a part of the Ellevation Experience because I am also in the CBD industry, which is basically the same thing. But I wanted people to physically see that just because you're in the same industry with another person doesn't mean that the two of you can't collaborate, that you can't teamwork and work on a project together. She offers something that I doesn't and that I don't. And I bring something else to the table that she doesn't have. But together, we both can help one another. And somebody may be interested in a product that I have, or they may be interested in the product she has. But either way, it doesn't matter. We're all winning and we're all helping each other. And it doesn't matter if you're in the same industry because you're not going to always appeal to everybody because you aren't for everybody, and that's just the reality of life. Who's meant for you is meant for you, and that's regardless of what scene you're on, what venue you're at, what networking event you attend. Whoever is meant to be in your life, try your products, sample your products, work with you, that person is going to come to you. So I wanted to collaborate with her so that we could teamwork and network and get some ideas brainstorming about how we can come together with the industries that we both are in and grow our businesses as well. So she's going to come on tonight and briefly share with us her experience in the hemp industry, what made her join the industry, and her success in being a hairstylist for a number of years. So without further ado, I am going to bring Miss Octavia Barnes on the line. She's going to give us some more information about who she is, what she does, how you can reach her, and how you can network with her, and how you can join her team if you're interested. So we're going to give her a real round of applause. So if you're at home, make sure you're giving her a round of applause as well while you're listening to this. Yes, woo, I'm so excited. Miss Octavia Barnes. So I don't have all the information about you, and I don't want to spoil the people. But briefly, tell us about yourself. Tell us about the hair care industry, your 7 locks that you created, and the hemp vibes only. We definitely want to know about those vibes. So go ahead. It's all on you.
Absolutely. So thank you so much, first and foremost, for inviting me. I'm really excited to be on the call tonight.
You're welcome.
Let's see. Let's start with who I am. Well, basically, as you stated, I'm in the hair care industry. I started braiding hair when I was actually about 10 years old.
Oh, wow.
I used to braid, back then when the cornrows was in, before the feeding braids got all popular, I would braid, different guys' hair and the boys' hair around the neighborhood, get some extra money.
Right.
And I stopped for a while. I was looking for something more fulfilling and ended up coming right back to it, after I had my daughter, because I didn't want to, go back to the whole 9-to-5 thing. I wanted to be more present for my children. So got more involved in that, and also started an online CBD business, which, sparked the whole hemp vibe only, which actually, of course, hemp is CBD, but it also is an acronym that stands for, healing, elevating, meditating, and prospering, which I definitely feel like are some key elements to success, right. And even, my success with, my whole entire journey. So, and yeah, that's pretty much, me in a nutshell.
Awesome. So you've been doing hair since you were like 10 years old, but you didn't tell us about these amazing 7 locks that you created. Like, what is that all about? They're beautiful, by the way. I've seen them. They're amazing. They look so natural. So if you don't know about the 7 locks, follow her, but she's going to tell us what those are all about and what makes you like. So I'm into numbers, so I know that 7 means completion, but what was the thought behind the name, the 7 locks, and the whole process of how they look, or what vibe you wanted them to project when you created the 7 locks?
Okay. Well, actually, the number 7, again, as you said, the number of completion. It was funny because it came to me, my first condo, my number was the 106. Which you add the 1 and the 6 together, you get 7.
And that's my birthday and my house number. And my house number is 106. That is so crazy.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. So, with that, and it just being like a completion of, like, my healing journey, I went through a lot of things in that apartment, a lot of, dark times, a lot of trying times with going through the whole entrepreneurship, and I went through a lot. So with the 7 locks, that was just a completion of what I wanted to do when it came to, the locks. I do, call myself the goddess lock guy.
Right.
So I perfected everything from yarn locks to crochet locks to goddess locks to faux locks, and my last thing was to create a messy or distressed look for, those women that, wear their hair wild like I do. I don't really like the tame look all the time, and I really express myself through my hair. So I felt like it was like a completion of my lock segment, if you will. So that's the name behind it. It's basically a custom technique, again, that I created, which is going to give you kind of like my inspiration was Lisa Bonet.
Oh, yeah, they actually do look like that. Yeah.
I love her locks. But of course, you could tell she has like a curly, for a different type of hair texture, which isn't, like your typical lock. And then it had curls on the end. So I was like, you know what? I want to try to mimic that. I worked on it for a while, trying out different hairs to get that particular look that I was going for. And I finally found it, and I was like, oh my gosh, I feel complete.
Well, they look good, and now that you mention her, they actually remind me that I was trying to figure out, like, what do these locks look like? And I could never put a name or face or style to it, and they absolutely do look like her locks. Yeah, so great job.
Yes, I did mine. I kept them in for like 3 months. I didn't even want to take them out. So now I'm working on a human hair version, which is more permanent. So if you want to keep them in for forever, you don't have to take them out.
All right. That's going to be dope. And I like how they look the older they are anyways, because it looks more natural.
It's so beautiful. Like, at 3.5 months, I'm like, well, I kind of want to take them out, but they look so good.
Right.
I'm like, why are you taking them out?
And that's a good style that you can actually use, like if you're starting your locks and you don't want to go through that quote-unquote ugly stage.
Right.
Because, like, 4 months, like, well, probably longer than 4 months, like, you could, get them retouched, and then by the time you take them out, like, your real locks will have some length, and then you can just start wearing your real hair.
That's true. And I actually, went through a lot during. I tried to, break that stigma, believe in ugly stage.
Yeah.
And I kind of embraced it. Like, just embrace the journey. And once my locks, got about shoulder length, I appreciated my short length. I was like, you know what? That took a lot of confidence, and you have to, make sure your attire is right, your makeup is done, you have earrings on. You can't mess that, with the short hair. True.
But I'm one of those people that feel that way about the ugly stage because I'm not there yet. I'm not, I've been trying to, not there.
Look, I get it. I just went through it again for like the third time. This is my third big chop I did. I'm like, okay, let me just leave this hair alone and just let it grow. But I was like, it's just hair. It'll grow back.
Right. Awesome. I love it. So we both know that hemp, CBD, cannabis, whatever you want to call it, is a booming, trending industry right now. So tell us what made you get interested in the hemp industry, and how have you used it in your personal life, that it has helped you, maybe if you have like anxiety, depression, or whatever. And then, like, how do you take it? Is it tea, oil? Do you smoke it? Like, what's your preferred way to enjoy the hemp?
All of them. When I first came across CBD, I started seeing it everywhere. So I was like, okay, what the hell is CBD? So I started doing my research on it, and I was like really, really intrigued by all of the healing benefits and, knowing how long it's been around. I mean, I kind of knew of the medicinal, purposes for it, but to really, really do research and see how it was really changing lives, it really made me want to do a little bit more research. And then when I saw the projected
yes,
income for the industry, to be a $26.6 billion industry.
A whole lot of zeros, right, in a short amount of time. Right, because even if you get 1%, like 1%,
just one, all I need.
Right, I don't even want to be greedy. Like,
listen, no, I don't even want.
Right. That's
but
it.
I love it. I'm obsessed. I use CBD shampoo and conditioner in my hair. I use the oil, smoke it, lotion, however you need to get into this bloodstream. I take it all. I've done the CBD tea. I like that when I'm detoxing, but I use the oil daily. And I really started using it because back in May, I got into a car accident where, my SUV, split 5 times off the turnpike.
Yes.
So you can imagine the pain that came with that.
Yes.
So I really started to put the oil to use, and I also use a topical pain cream that's infused with the CBD oil. So when I really, actually started to use it every day and notice how my body was healing with it, it truly made me a believer. And I'm like, you know what? I see what everybody's on CBD. So yeah, I love the gummies. I love it all. I take it all.
So I have only consumed the tea and the oil and used the topical cream. So how you get this shampoo and conditioner? Because I haven't seen that yet.
Yep,
And
I have some CBD shampoo and conditioner. It
okay,
is amazing.
amazing. And then I have not been able to get my hands on any gummies. Like you the plug now?
Really?
Like
I
really?
have the gummies.
Oh my God. Okay, so ladies, listen, and gentlemen. This is why I stressed in the beginning teamwork, because she has something that I need and that I've been searching for. And the fact that we are going to come together is going to make the dream work, because I have been dreaming of experiencing the gummies and the smokables. So it's just very important that you network and you use your resources, and don't be afraid to reach out to somebody that's in the same industry as you are. That doesn't mean that you can't talk to that person. Like, that doesn't mean that they're going to like shun you away. You know what I mean? Because she has CBD products that I don't have, and I want to get those products so I can spend my money with her. And another great thing is we could keep it all in the community, and they can recycle and recycle and recycle. And that's what it's all about, keeping the dollar in the community so that we shop and support one another. So before we end this call, tell the people how they can find you, your social media, Facebook, Instagram, website, all of that great stuff.
Absolutely. So, if you're interested in just, getting some, knowledge on a bunch of random things, you can follow my personal page on Instagram, which is OG Barnes, BARNES 7. That's my Instagram. My business Instagram is Braided by O. My website is braidedbyo.as.me. And then my Facebook is Octavia G. Barnes.
Awesome. So make sure you follow her on social media, check her out. Make sure you're in the building for the Ellevation Experience, because she's going to share a lot more information with us about how she doubled her income and made additional income using the CBD products. And as you already heard from the both of us, it's going to be $1 billion industry within the next 2 to 4 years. So like we said, even if you get 1% of that margin, you are still going to change your financial life drastically. So don't take it from us. Like she said, she did her research. I did my research before I got into the industry. Google is your friend. You can find all the information that you need on Google, on Amazon, in a book. Like, it's everywhere. So do your homework, do your research, and make sure that you educate yourself on what CBD is and how it can help you and whatever you have going on. And make sure that wherever you purchase or whoever you purchase from, that the products are top notch. They have been tested, they've been certified, they have a certificate of analyst and all that great stuff, because all CBD is not pure and all CBD is not 100% real. So you want to be careful of the products that you are consuming.
To piggyback off what you said, you definitely want to make sure you know where the farms are, how they're produced, that there's pesticides, herbicides, like how they dry it, what extraction method they use. Is so much that goes into it. You definitely don't want to buy CBD from a hair store, because I've seen it at the hair store.
Or the gas station. I seen somebody on Instagram. Yeah, said that they bought like some water, CBD water from the gas station, and their stomach was jacked up. And when they went back to that particular store, it was no longer there. So it's important, guys, that you educate yourself on the benefits of CBD. It's an amazing natural herbal plant that has many benefits and can help you in so many ways to name. But like we said, do your research. Make sure you're buying from a reputable company. Make sure they're going through all the legal, clean steps of the hemp CBD process before they manufacture and sell it to you, because you don't want to end up consuming something that's going to harm you, and then you'll have bad thoughts about the CBD industry.
Absolutely.
None of that is true. So, guys, make sure you join us for the Ellevation Experience on January the 5th from 11 a.m. to 4 to learn more about this booming industry and how you can get your 1% if that's all you want, or your 5%, whatever your goal is. But we definitely want to share the knowledge with you so that you can elevate your life and your finances for 2020 and feel much better doing it. CBD is amazing. I feel so chill, so calm. When I consume my CBD, it really doesn't matter what anybody says. At that point, it's just like, okay, whatever. Like, I'm chill. I'm relaxed. Like, you can't even get me out of my zone. So it's amazing. Make sure that you tell a friend about the Ellevation Experience. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the podcast and leave us a comment. We'll be back later on this week talking more with the amazing panel that's going to be at the Ellevation Experience. And if you missed any of the podcasts, just join us on January the 5th from 11 a.m. to 4. We can't wait to see you there. My Instagram is Shamara, ELLE. And my Facebook is the same. No, my Facebook is SHAMARA, all together as my first and last name. So thank you again for listening, and we'll be back later on this week with some more conversations with some amazing topics and amazing people. Thanks for joining. Bye.
Bye.